following is a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network.
Play on, and Anderson is going to launch for three. It's good!
Payoff pitch, swing and a miss. It's a drop third strike. All he has to do is throw him out, and the West Fargo Patriots are your 2022 state champions.
Now it's game time. Let's head up to the broadcast booth for the pregame show right now on Magnitude Sports.
Hello once again and good evening. I'm Jason Groth with Lance Rock. And Lance, we have a fun Heart of the Lakes Conference clash lined up for us here tonight at the Hive. It's the Perham Yellow Jackets with a record of 5-0, taking on the Barnesville Trojans with a record of 3-1. And Lance, these two teams last year, games that went down to the wire, both decided by a point, both Perham victories. So we can expect another good one here tonight.
Yeah, and I know it's cold outside, but there's probably not been a hotter team in central Minnesota than the Perham Yellow Jacket girls, Jason. And they've just continually taking on a top 20 competition, and they don't look back, and just recently taken off on that Pelican Rapids team, which was, I believe, 16-17 in the latest top 20 poll, and ran away with it towards the end, and they really seem like they're hitting their stride. But I think this is a team in the Barnesville Trojans that you can never count out, and their only loss coming to a really good North Dakota school in Kindred, and returning state champs, I believe. So both teams have seen good competition. I don't think you can use the excuse anymore that it's a new season, because now they're both already battle-tested 4 or 5 games in, so I'm really looking forward to what tonight has to offer.
And when you talk about battle tests and you look at this Yellow Jacket squad, 4 straight games against state opponents, 4 straight wins, especially the one that really stands out of late was that 71-44 victory over Pelican Rapids. One of the things in that game, the Yellow Jackets balanced scoring in that contest, several players with double figures, but one of the keys in that game is they got scoring as Willow Thiel was battling sickness throughout that game. She only had 4 points, but it was like Cora Grismer and others that stepped up in that contest for the Yellow Jackets.
Right, and I think, Jason, you hit the nail right on the head. One of the things that I've noticed from when I've got to see this Perham Yellow Jackets team is their depth. And it can be any given night that you see somebody else stepping up into that scoring role, but it's one of those that I think is a little deceiving when you talk about Willow Thiel. If she's on the floor, she's got to be guarded. So even if she wasn't 100%, her 70, 60% a lot of times are as good as 100% from the opponent. So that's one of those things, and I'm glad to see that the team rallied around her. And you kind of know what you're going to get from her. You know what you're going to get from Maya Morris. And I'd like to see how this team's evolving, and now they really are starting to play well together, which is a good thing for Perham, a bad thing for the opponents in Section 8AA.
And as the Gene Sports Shop pregame show rolls on, we look at the other side of things. The Barnesville Trojans, they got a key player back this year from injury in Abby John, and she really serves that drink for the Barnesville Trojans.
She does, and I remember as far back as we go doing this, Jason, she was always one of those ladies that was on the court that you just noticed there was something different. And to me, that's how she can score. She can score in so many different ways. She can shoot that three-pointer. She can, if you put someone smaller on her, she's not afraid to post you up. And she handles the ball well. And so I think that is a key part to the Trojans, is having her back. And I know, looking at some of the scores, she's had 30 in a game. She's been playing really good basketball. So again, a little bit of a tough mismatch with her height and playing kind of a guard type role. So it'll be interesting for me to see what Coach Super has in mind. You know, Coach Super's had some interesting defenses in the past. Will one of those come out tonight? Will they go straight up man to man? Who's going to be that person to maybe try to take, I don't think you can take Abby John out of the game, but try to limit her.
It'll be very interesting to see what Tom and Kate L's baby boy comes up with against the Barnesville Trojans tonight, as it's a big night here for the Yellow Jackets and the Trojans. We'll take a quick timeout as the Gene Sports Shop pregame show rolls along here live from the Hive on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Welcome to Nias Family Sales, located just north of Highway 10 exit in Perham. Stop in today or visit niasfamilysales.com to view the quality inventory of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Nias Family Sales can offer financing options to fit your needs, no matter your credit history. Nias Family Sales also has an experienced and reliable parts and service department that's open extra hours to help fit your hectic schedule. Nias Family Sales, the Lakes area automotive leader since 1999.
What sets the world's leading hospitals apart from the rest? It's their continued ability to deliver the highest quality patient care. Perham Health is honored to be a top 10 Minnesota hospital. Patients experience it, and Newsweek has recognized it. Even during the unpredictability of the pandemic, the nurses, doctors, and many others at Perham Health put their best foot forward. Thank you to everyone at Perham Health for continuing to provide the best patient care.
Barnesville Drug and Hardware is your local Health Mart pharmacy and hardware Hank store in Barnesville. Open weekdays 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturdays until noon. Stop in at 117 Front Street to select your next grill or smoker. Choose from a wide variety including Pit Boss, Weber, Traeger, and Blackstone. Let one of Barnesville Drug and Hardware's friendly team members help you pick the grill or smoker that's just right for you. Search Barnesville Drug and Hardware on Facebook and give them a like and follow. Barnesville Drug and Hardware wishes the Barnesville Trojans the best of luck in this game and this season.
Budget Blinds, based in Detroit Lakes, serving Perham, Fergus Falls, and Park Rapids, is celebrating its 30th anniversary. Whether you need blinds, shades, shutters, drapes, check out the entire inventory online, budgetblinds.com. Also, schedule a consultation on the website. Have more questions? Give them a call, 218-206-9599. Budget Blinds is backed by the #1 provider for custom window coverings in North America and is your local window coverings expert. Visit online, budgetblinds.com.
Located in Lakes Country of Minnesota, you can find 7 unique Find Your Goose destinations to enjoy. It's about recognizing the moments of happiness on your journey of life. The places you go and the people you meet become your community. Here at Find Your Goose, community is our priority. Find Your Goose businesses are guaranteed to have a friendly staff, high-quality products, and a commitment to giving back to the community. 7 unique locations. A million reasons to visit. Come find your goose. There's something for everyone.
There is a voice inside of you. Do you hear it? An ember burning deep within, calling you to gather your tribe, beckoning you deep into the wild, and instilling in you the courage of 10 Wolverines. You know that voice.
Yep, it's me, your inner otter, and I want you to visit findyourinnerotter.com to explore all that Ottertail Lakes Country, Minnesota has in store for you. See you soon.
Ratzo's Pool Hall. You can find them at 205 Front Street in Barnesville. When you head over to Ratzo's Pool Hall, expect cold beverages, tasty and crispy pizza, as well as a friendly staff. Search for Ratzo's Pool Hall on Facebook, give the page a like and follow so you can keep up to date with all the daily specials, new menu additions, and dates of special events such as karaoke and musical artists. Don't forget, if the Barnesville Trojans are playing, you can watch the game at Ratzo's Pool Hall. They invite you to stop by after the game. 205 Front Street in Barnesville, Ratzo's Pool Hall. Just a fun little place in a small town.
Hi, I'm Alec Meyer, and I'm a mortgage lender at United Community Bank. The best part about my job is I get to help people like you buy your dream home. At United Community Bank, we have many different loan options to best suit your needs. We offer loans with as little as 0% down and may have down payment assistance available to help you secure your first home. I'm Alec Meyer, and I'm a mortgage lender at United Community Bank. Stop in and see us or visit us online at ucbankmn.com.
United Community Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
United Community Bank.
And welcome back here into the Hive. I'm Jason Groth with Lance Rock for tonight's Heart of the Lakes Conference clash between the 9th-ranked Perham Yellow Jackets and the Barnesville Trojans here on the Gene Sports Shop pregame show. We kind of alluded to it a little bit during our first intro. Now we'll talk about our Goose Group keys to the game tonight, Lance. The first one, if you're looking at the side of the things for the Yellow Jackets, it's Abby John.
Well, exactly, and I think we've talked about this a lot with the Yellow Jackets and boys and girls, is sometimes it's not that person that everybody's going to key on. It's the surrounding or the supporting cast, and I think that's going to be more so than what Abby brings to the table tonight. It's can they find that supporting scorer around her? And they have so far, and they've got a really nice team. And I think that comes from getting everybody involved early and often, Jason. And I think that's what happens a lot of times is you watch when the ebb and flow of the game goes. The team that gets more people involved earlier tends to get off to that fast start, and then it just kind of rolls from that point on. So I agree. Abby Johns, like you said earlier, is the straw that stirs the drink. But I think it's going to be that supporting cast tonight, too, to help her out along the way as she gets going.
These two teams used to play in tight games. So now on the other side, when you think about the keys of the game for Goose Group, brought to you by the Goose Group, and now you look at the Barnesville side of things, what are you going to try to take away tonight? Are you going to try to take away Willow Thiel inside, or are you going to take away the outside and the three-point shots in Maya Morris as well as Olivia Pilgrim? Kennedy Pilgrim, also in that Pelican Rapids game, had a very nice game as well. What are you going to try to take away, and how is the other team, like the Yellow Jackets, what are they going to be able to try to work on and focus on?
Well, and I think you probably hit it. You said it perfectly, Jason, of why the Yellow Jackets are so successful this year is they have both elements of the game. They can go inside, they can go outside. When you're not one-dimensional, you are really hard to guard, and that's really a key to the Yellow Jackets. For me, I think you kind of have to start by taking the inside away first, because it's easier to make a 2-foot shot than it is a 20-foot shot. Let's just put it that way. And so I think you got to take that inside game away earlier with Willow, then really hustle. Now, there's different ways you can do that. Sometimes you can get into different zone-type matchups. So I'm really curious to see what the Barnesville Trojans do, because the Yellow Jackets have been very efficient inside, and they've shot the ball really well from the outside. So let's see what kind of defenses are drawn up by the Trojans tonight to stop those elements.
Those are your Goose Group keys to the game here on the Gene Sports Shop pregame show. We'll take a quick glance here schedule-wise. Barnesville 3-1 as they said. They defeated Wheaton Herman Norcross 65-53, defeated DGF 50-39. Had that one loss to a very strong Kindred team that Lance talked about 68-57, and they defeated Holly 61-46 to sit at 2-0, a part of a three-way tie on top of the HOL conference. Yellow Jackets on their side, they defeated Henning to start the season, followed that up with a victory over Detroit Lakes 50-34, who was state ranked at the time. Defeated Underwood 69-48, who was another state ranked team. They defeated Frazee. Unfortunately, they were not state ranked. Defeated them 60-41, but thumped Pelican Rapids 71-44, who's a state ranked team. And Henning was also now into the state rankings as well in those first 5 games for the Yellow Jackets. The Yellow Jackets sit at 5-0. Barnesville at 3-1, heading into tonight's HOL Conference Clash. When we come back, we'll have your starting lineups brought to you by Ratzel's Pool Hall in Barnesville and J&L Nutrition in the backyard, all right here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Soda Lake Properties is a property management company that offers a wide range of local services year-round. Yard care and landscaping services in the spring and summer, and snow removal and watercraft solutions in the winter. They also offer interior design services that will make your home or office look refreshed and inviting. Not to mention soda cleaning services for residential and commercial buildings, along with construction sites. To learn more about all these services and the revolutionary zero-res carpet cleaning, visit the website today. Just type in sodalakesproperties.com.
The Purple Goose Eatery and Drinkery, located at 310 Front Street South in Barnesville, open every day from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., 7 days a week. Burgers, salad, pizzas, sandwiches, they got you covered. Daily specials on all food and beverage items on the menu as well. They're located, once again, 310 South Front Street, Barnesville, 2 blocks from Barnesville Senior High School. Order online, purplegoose2go.com, or text your order to 218-321-1963. Welcome to the Cactus. The Cactus was built from a passion to gather, to celebrate, and to experience sophisticated fun. Gather your group, rival friends in a game of golf, or lace up the bowling shoes in a grand rendition of the classic American pastime while you enjoy our classic American cuisine served from our scratch kitchen. Don't forget, the Cactus is your go-to watch party destination for all Perham Yellow Jacket broadcasts. The Cactus, a unique dining and entertainment venue, 43-521 Fort Thunder Road in Perham.
sweet chaos. Delightfully disruptive.
Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Call, text, email Jack, Rhonda, or Terry with questions and get a quote today.
And welcome back into the Hive. I'm Jason Groth with Lance Rock as we get ready to go on the Gene Sports Shop pregame show. It's the Yellow Jackets and the Trojans, just about 10 minutes away from the opening tap here live in the Hive. And now we'll take a look at our starting lineups. First for the Barnesville Trojans, the visitors, brought to you by Ratzo's Pool Hall, and they'll look like this. Starting at a guard, a junior number 2, Kennedy Gray. Starting at a guard, a senior number 5, Sydney Strand. At forward tonight is a senior number 10, Mackenzie Scogan. Also at a forward is a sophomore number 23, Abby John. And at forward is a senior number 40, Emily Smith. The Trojans are coached by head coach Ryan Baumstadt, assisted by Ali Hanrud and Nicole Marutzen. And now for the Yellow Jackets, they'll start like this. Starting at a guard is a senior number 1, Maya Morris. Starting at a guard is a senior number 3, Olivia Rosenthal. Starting at a forward is a junior number 13, Kennedy Pilgrim. And starting at a forward spot is a senior number 14, Olivia Pilgrim. And at forward, a junior number 21, Willow Thiel. The Yellow Jackets head coached by TJ Super. He's assisted by Michelle Borman and Robbie Cox. And tonight could be a memorable night for Perham head coach TJ Super, as he's one win away from 250 career wins, a nice milestone. As you know, he's gunning for more, but really nice to have that clip here. He spent some time at Cook County, had some strong teams there, came over here to Perham, kind of had some tough go in the early going, but has really turned this program and has done some great job, and has had some great years with this Yellow Jacket squad.
Yeah, and knowing Coach Super like we do, one of the things that probably impresses me the most about him, Jason, is just who he is. And again, you mentioned his parents earlier, and they've got to be as proud as heck of him, because he's the same guy coming off a win. He's the same guy coming off a loss. I think everybody who comes through his programs really feels like Coach Super's got their back. And I think he's one of those guys that has the right frame of mind when it comes to high school athletics, that this is really, really important right now, but there's a lot of life lessons to be learned for future occasions. And I know they do tons of different things. They go shopping, they do different things that they can give back to the community, and so he's building a program with a purpose, and that's really cool to have watched being a Yellow Jacket fan. It's
been a unique role for me watching his programs throughout the years. It started as a reporter covering his teams, and he was always the one, win, lose, draw, it didn't matter. He was always there to talk after the game. And one of the things he does a great job of is promoting his athletes and promoting his program. Like you said, he's done a lot of great things. You mentioned that shopping. They just went on a trip recently before a game to do shopping. They buy gifts for people in the community, and it's just an outstanding thing that he does and the program has done throughout the years. And also, one thing that, you know, TJ Super will say, we're talking a lot about him, but it's not really about him. It's about the kids in the program. He'll say that about the ones in Cook County as well as the ones in Perham that have helped him get to his career mark right now of 249 and 182.
Right, and I think the other part to that is his coaching staff, and they've stayed fairly consistent, and that says one thing, that you enjoy working together. And I've always gone back to an old movie saying that attitude reflects leadership, and it's pretty hard to not be around Coach Super and not come away with a smile on your face. He met me at my door in 17 below weather, made me roll down my window tonight to tell me, isn't this going to be awesome tonight? And that's infectious. And that part of it is that, to me, that overtakes one win or 250 wins, that he has that mentality about him, and that's so cool to be in. And he loves the game of basketball, and he loves coaching kids, and that's two things you can't take away from him any given time.
And you also talk about that, you see the impact. You may not be able to see it where they're sitting on the camera right now. There's a lot of alumni from his program here in attendance tonight, and it should be a fun one. Again, we'll get back to the game on hand between the Yellow Jackets and the Trojans. Two teams last year separated by just a point in two games, where Perham earned a 67-66 victory in Barnesville and then held on for a 54-53 victory here last year. And you know, Barnesville always comes up, plays a unique style of basketball when they play the Yellow Jackets. It just frustrates the Yellow Jackets, and you got to give credit to Ryan Baumstead and his staff for that as well.
Right, and they have really good athletes. And one of the things that I think, we talked about different keys of the game, but going back to it might be who gets the quick start tonight. And as you're looking at that, that's going to be a little bit in charge of whose defense comes out right away. And maybe we talked about it with Coach Cressup and the boys team, that really good defense creates really good or easy offense. And I think maybe whoever can get to that point tonight might get to that early start, and that might be the key to the game.
This is going to be a fun one here tonight in the Hive. It's the 9th-ranked Yellow Jackets taking on the unranked Barnesville Trojans here in a Heart of Lakes Conference clash. That's your Gene Sports Shop pregame show. When we come back, we'll have more as we get ready to go for the contest between the Yellow Jackets and the Trojans here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
I didn't know what a derecho was. Didn't know that kind of storm existed. I didn't worry a bit about my coverage. It did not let me down. I was not caught blindsided. The secret is to have an agent that gets you insured for your needs. If you don't have Farm Bureau, you don't have good insurance.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Michelle Beck in Perham at 218-345-4010.
Reuter Family Dentistry, with locations in Perham and Wadena, is now hiring. The purpose-driven team at Reuter Family Dentistry strives for the core values of excellence, commitment, and a positive culture.
My favorite thing about being part of Reuter Family Dentistry is just our values and our commitment to each other and to the patients. I know I can leave here every day feeling good about what I've done.
Dean's Bulk Service C-Stores in Barnesville and Sabin are your stops for high-quality Arco gas and diesel fuels, plus a car wash in Barnesville. Don't forget to pick up your favorite snacks and beverages as well. Dean's Bulk Service is your preferred choice for your propane, fuel, diesel, exhaust fluid, and ISO-Clean certified lubricants for your home, farm, and business. Call them 1-800-548-2799 or visit dbsoil.com to see what they can do for you.
Odds are there's an ace right in your neighborhood. With expert advice and the right tools to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock. With people who know their stuff. Welcome to the Home Convenience Store.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell
and Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware.
You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware,
right here in downtown Perham.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Welcome back. Introductions taking place here at tonight's game between the Yellow Jackets and the Barnesville Trojans. We'd like to thank our sponsors again for making tonight's broadcast possible here on the Magnitude Sports Network. The sponsors tonight: Bold Greens Construction, Barnesville Senex, The Pitchfork, Dean's Bulk Service, Purple Goose Eatery and Drinkery, Willow Creek Insurance, Ratzel's Pool Hall, Barnesville Drug and Harbor, the Barnesville Takedown Club, and the Barnesville Booster Club. We'd like to thank you for your sponsorship, and we'll have your Ratzo's Player of the Game for Barnesville coming up in our postgame show. We'd also like to thank KLN, J&L Nutrition in the Backyard, Farm Burrito Financial Services, EOT Insurance, JFC Luxury Homes, Interiors by Winkles, River's Edge Cabinetry, Soda Properties, Zero Rise Carpet Cleaning, Reuter Family Dentistry, Perham Lakeside, Perham Health, The Goose Group, Gene Sports Shop, United Community Bank, Budget Blinds, New Horizons Realty, the City of Perham, the Cactus, Lakes Ace Hardware, Nias Family Sales, Hanson's Plumbing and Heating, and the Perham Co-op for your sponsorship of Barnesville and Perham basketball here on the Magnitude Sports Network. Quick update just down the road. The Yellow Jackets all over Wadena Deer Creek early, 28-12 in the first half with 3:49 to go.
Yet another Highway 10 rivalry, Jason, kind of rekindling here now that Wadena is back in 8AA. And this is going to be quite a matchup here, and it's already got a great feel to it tonight. The stands were packed earlier, on this side that you can see. So a good crowd tonight, and here we go with Maya Morris getting the tip.
Scogan and Thiel are tipping against each other. One by the Yellow Jackets looking inside right away. Willow Thiel up and too strong, but she draws the foul. That foul is going to be on Emily Smith, hers first. And there's one of our keys to the game. The Yellow Jackets going to go inside, and they do on the first possession. And they'll send Willow Thiel to the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line. First free throw by Thiel's no good. She'll be at the line to shoot the second. Gets that one to roll, and the Yellow Jackets have the early 1-0 lead. Bringing the ball up court. There's Abby John. Keep an eye on her all night long as Kennedy Gray gets the pass from her. Now comes up top for Scogan. Scogan with it. Down low, Smith. Smith trying to back down the defender, kick it out top. A three-pointer on its way. It's good. Hitting the three-pointer, Sydney Strand.
A nice job there by the Barnesville Trojans right away. We talked about that inside, and here's a steal by John and a layup and the hoop and the harm right off the bat.
Fouls on Maya Morris, her first. Second, that free throw is good.
And again, full court pressure coming here for the Barnesville Trojans, and this is kind of a good way to get started here. So what a quick start here if you're a Trojan fan, and a great one.
Morris with it now to Olivia Rosenthal. She'll drive, gets cut off, and almost stolen away. She gets to Kennedy Pilgrim, but is now stolen. It goes out of bounds. Putting the pressure there was Mackenzie Scogan. Initially started a nice play down low, though. They're going to look on the entry pass for Willow Thiel. Will up off the glass, and good for two for Willow Thiel.
And right away, just looking at the starting lineups and how they came out, you could see that Willow's size advantage tonight, just her sheer height, is going to create some disadvantage for the Trojans, and we'll see if they change up how they defend her.
Gray launches a three, no good. Pilgrim gets the rebound. Kennedy Pilgrim will bring it up court. Now slow it down. Cross court it goes for Olivia Rosenthal over to Maya Morris. She head fakes, drives, gets cut off.
And again, you talked about how are they going to guard the outside shooters. They're in that 2-3 zone, and they're left a little bit of an opening, but Abby John's long reach still got a hand in the face of the shooter.
Pilgrim shot no good. Now with it, almost taking a quick shot there, John, but the nice move, drive, the up and under, no good, draws the foul. No, an offensive foul as Thiel had position underneath, and the foul will be on John. That's her first, team second. Critical foul there, because that's one of those that could influence how the game goes if that foul is on Thiel. And I know it's early, but those are two key players you can't afford to have in foul trouble. Pilgrim thought about it. Now Willow Thiel will look to drive, gets cut off. Help comes, now taking the three. Maya Morris, the baseline triple's good. And just like that, the Yellow Jackets have evened it up at 6.
Awesome rebuttal there by the Yellow Jackets. Quick start by the Trojans, right back by the Trojans.
John drives, pressure comes, nice handoff, and a foul inside. As going to the hoop was Scogan, and she'll shoot 2 at the Reuter Family Dentistry line.
Right, and both teams right off the bat, Jason, have not backed away at all from driving to the hoop, and it's causing some foul issues right off the bat for both teams.
And that's the second on Maya Morris, so that will mean Connor Grismer will come off the bench as the free throw is good for Scogan. Grismer had a really nice performance against Pelican Rapids in that victory.
And when you get early foul trouble, you definitely there we have a line violation on the Trojans. It definitely calls on that bench earlier, and that's one of the strengths we talked about with the Yellow Jackets. It's going to get put into play right away.
I was going to say Grismer had 15 in that win against Pelican Rapids.
And especially against this pressing defense by the Trojans, you take Maya Morris, the point guard, out of the equation for a little while. They're going to have some step up, some big shoes filled right away for the Jackets.
Shot off the mark by Kennedy Pilgrim. The Trojans come back the other way. Head fake there and a drive by Strand. Gets cut off. Comes back up top to John. John with Rosenthal on her. Help was coming in Grismer. Now it goes back into the lane. Smith, the kick out. Kennedy Gray gets it. Guarded by Olivia Pilgrim up top for Abby John. Tapped away, and Rosenthal gets it. Rosenthal thought better of it. Slows it down to Grismer. Grismer, the kick out to Kennedy Pilgrim. She steps into a three. That's off the mark. Rebound in traffic. Tapped around, and Thiel comes down with it. Bounce pass back door. The putback. No good. Rebound tapped out. And a missed opportunity for the Yellow Jackets as John comes back the other way. Now Strain lines up a three and hits it. Strand with 6. And it's 10-6 in favor of the Trojans.
Boy, and you have to like how the Trojans have started out confidently shooting the three. Kind of what we thought the Yellow Jackets were going to do. They've kind of flipped the script here on the Jackets.
Rosenthal the drive, now the pass to Thiel, but tying it up down low was Emily Smith. And right now, maybe our angles might be why, but it looks like the Yellow Jackets are really telegraphing their passes right now.
Well, that Jason, I think is correct. And I also think the Barnesville Trojans are just a step quicker right now. They're making it look like it's open, kind of like a cornerback might do to a wide receiver, and then all of a sudden they close the gap. But here the Yellow Jackets come up with a steal for themselves.
Up ahead to Kennedy Pilgrim. Nice carry. Looked good, but it was a carry. And now coming in will be Kai Anderson for the Yellow Jackets, and for the Trojans will be Jada Bonchis. Got a couple of oohs from the crowd, but it was a picture-perfect carry. John brings it up for Strand. Back to John in the corner. Rosenthal on her. And now Strand has it, goes baseline with the pass. Comes inside. Smith, turnaround, left-hand shot, Alter, no good. As Thiel had position down low. And now it's poked away. Grismer to the floor. Gets it to Anderson. Anderson gets out of trouble. And now it's across the timeline to Pilgrim. Back to Anderson.
And I think this is what the Trojans want to do, Jason. They just want to disturb the Yellow Jackets getting into their offense.
Grismer drives. Shot no good. Rolls around. Quickly up ahead, Strand, and she gets hammered, but no call. Goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Barnesville. And now coming in will be Lily Ockery for the Yellow Jackets. Barnesville may have wanted the foul there underneath, but the good thing for them, for the Trojans, they do keep possession. It's one of those, maybe we're not going to call the foul, but the ball is going to stay with you anyway.
Well, it's a good second best if you don't get the foul. At least you get to inbounds under your own basket.
Kick out, Strand. She's been on fire. That shot's off the mark. And Grismer will bring it up court. Now for Anderson. Anderson with the dribble and the drive. A nice move in the lane. The up and under, no good. Nice move, just couldn't finish. And now back the other way, Strand. And Anderson taps that one off of Jada Bonchis and out of bounds.
Yeah, and on that last one, Jason, I think it might have caught Kaya a little bit off guard there. The seas kind of parted, and I don't think she was expecting to be that open.
Pass down low, Thiel on a foul. I think it's That's Emily Smith, and that's her second. Macy Pauna checks in. As did Ava Fallingstead.
And I've got it wrong on the clock here, Jason. It's only 3 team fouls.
Three-pointer by Anderson is good. As Anderson hits that one, it's now a 1-point Trojan lead on your KLN Friendly Red scoreboard.
Little 3-quarter toe compression here by the Yellow Jackets. I think just trying to extend where the Trojans start their offense from.
John with Grismer now on her. The Yellow Jackets make the change. Grismer with the steal, a collision, and a foul. Foul's going to be on Abby John. And that's her second. So 2 key players for Barnesville with 2 fouls. As Kennedy Gray will come in for John with 12:05 to go in the first half. Keep a note of that. As both John and Smith with 2 fouls each for the Trojans in the early going.
And Morris equally for the Yellow Jackets with 2 for her.
But Morris is coming off the bench and will come back in. And you can see one of the first possessions without John and Smith on the floor. The Yellow Jackets trying to force it down low. And they threw it away. Now Gray will bring it up short with Grismer on her. And hands it off. Bonchus with it back to Gray. Up top it goes there for Pauna. Pauna drives, runs into a wall, and she travels.
Again, I don't think, just like the Yellow Jackets brought in Morris, I can't see both Smith and John waiting too long into this game. I could see getting down to about the 9-10 minute mark, bringing them back in, both smart veteran players, and can probably stay out of foul trouble.
Into Thiel. Thiel goes up, shot blocked, and it goes out of bounds. Nice job defensively inside there by Fallingstead and the help from Skogan. As you can tell, when Thiel gets the ball, the help is coming right away. Now Thiel off the dribble. Into the lane, spins, loses control of it, still goes up strong. It's no good. Rebound in the putback is good for 2 for Willow Thiel. She's got 5. And the Jackets are back up by 1. And an offensive foul called. They're going to say that Gray got the elbow up trying to clear some space. That's her first, team's 5th. Anderson will inbound to Maya Morris. Morris brings it up court. Now to Acri. To Grismer on the right side. Grismer over to Anderson. Anderson with a nice move. Drives in the lane. The pull-up jumper is good for 2 for Kai Anderson. And there was an adjustment for Kai Anderson. A pull-up jumper instead of the one where she went to the hoop and was short on the shot.
Yeah, it's always good to see those in-game adjustments when players can make that. You can tell they're feeling comfortable on the floor. I'm impressed with the Yellow Jackets defense right now, Jason, as they're really overplaying lots of angles and alleys here and really making it tough on the Trojans.
It's a nice move there on the offensive side by the Yellow Jackets. A 9th grader making that adjustment. Has 5 points for the Yellow Jackets. They lead 13-10. Inbounds pass ends up coming into Skogan. Skogan cross court, too strong, looking for Gray, and it's out of bounds. And we got a timeout on the floor. The Yellow Jackets lead this one 13-10 in the first half. We'll take a quick timeout on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Dean's Bulk Service C-Stores in Barnesville and Sabin are your stops for high-quality Arco gas and diesel fuels, plus a car wash in Barnesville. Don't forget to pick up your favorite snacks and beverages as well. Dean's Bulk Service is your preferred choice for your propane, fuel, diesel, exhaust fluid, and IsoClean certified lubricants for your home, farm, and business. Call them 1-800-548-2799 or visit dbsoil.com to see what they can do for you.
Welcome back into the Hive. Yellow Jackets lead 13-10, and right now the story has been foul trouble a little bit for Barnesville. Abby John and Emily Smith both off the floor right now with 2 fouls each. We'll see how long head coach Ryan Baumstead elects to go to that as the pass goes down low to Thiel, and just like that, the foul inside on Fullingstead. That is her first. Morris inbound. Inside it goes. Traffic there. Thiel fights through it. Shot no good. Rebound. Thiel gets it. Gets it to Grismer. She steps into a 3. That's too strong. Rebound grabbed by Skogan. And back the other way of the Trojans.
Next foul, the Yellow Jackets are already in the bonus. We're just at the 10-minute mark. So lots of pressure put on the Trojans here. And let's see if the Yellow Jackets can shoot free throws.
3-pointer or an entry pass, one of the two. Either way, none of them work out. And Grismer comes back the other way as John comes up off the bench. We'll check in on the next stoppage. Morris will launch a 3. That's too strong. Rebound grab by Bunches.
And again, I don't think that was probably one where Maya was in rotation in that offensive set, kind of tried to create it on her own. And she's a really, really good shooter, and you'd like to see her taking those shots. But that was a tough one.
Pressure defense by the Yellow Jackets. That caused a turnover. The official, they did change it. It will be a turnover. Riley Mickelson checks in, as does Kate Diggins. Abby John in for the Trojans. Initial call, now they're going to discuss. The initial call first said it was staying with the Trojans. Now they conferred and agreed that it's going to be Yellow Jacket basketball. Trojan fans not happy with that. As Grismer will bring it up court. Now to Riley Mickelson. Mickelson to Rosenthal looking inside, not there. Swinging over the far side, Grismer with it. She'll drive through traffic, off balance shots. Turnover goes to the Trojans. Now it's Abby John back against traffic. Rosenthal all over her, but now it's a 3 on its way, lined up. Off the mark, no good. Strand trying to get the board. She does, throws it off the leg of Mickelson and out of bounds. Initial shot by Skogan was a good look, just couldn't get it to drop.
Yeah, they have got some really nice look, and I'm really impressed with the Barnesville Trojans shooting, and they've got multiple girls who can step up to that 3-point line and shoot it with confidence. You know, they're almost right now, I'd say both teams feel equally comfortable, and it shows 13-10 ball game.
John with it. Driving against Rosenthal, trying to clear space, does. Nice pass, Skogan. Skogan in the lane, draws the foul, and will go to the line to shoot 2 at the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line. Skogan 1 of 2 at the free throw line. Also like to thank Perham Health sponsors. I may have missed it on the timeouts, but they've been the sponsor of our break in the games. I'd like to thank Perham Health for jumping on board this winter season. The first free throw is no good by Skogan.
One of the things on that series I really liked was they used the Yellow Jacket defense against them as they try to get some back cuts in there, and I think we're going to see more of that as the free throw goes for the Trojans. It's a good look for them, especially when someone's overplaying as much as the Yellow Jackets are, is to try to hit that back door.
Substitution brings Emily Smith back in as Riley Mickelson now brings the ball up court. Gets it there for Pilgrim. Pass down low, Anderson will dribble it back up top. She'll take a long jumper, and that's good. Kaya Anderson hits the triple. She's got 8, and the Jackets lead by 5.
Yeah, and she really looks comfortable and confident shooting right now, and sometimes that's when you see a zone and you're a really good shooter, you really like that. You can get your toe up to the line and just let it fly as soon as you catch it, and nice job, Kaya Anderson.
John into the lane, pull-up jumper for her is good. John with 5 points, cuts it back to 3. The Yellow Jackets really do not want to see her catch fire. Mickelson with a nice move, brings it up court now to Diggins. Back up top for Pilgrim. Pilgrim left-hand dribble over to Kai Anderson. Anderson feeling it for 3. It's good. Kai Anderson stretches the Jackets' lead to 6.
Right, and it's kind of been the Kaya Anderson show here all of a sudden, and you could tell on that one, if you're a shooter, you know exactly what Kaya Anderson, it hardly even hit her hand, and it was gone, and here's another steal by the Yellow Jackets.
That was Rosenthal. Up to Pilgrim now. Pilgrim to Mickelson. Now Rosenthal over to Anderson. Anderson thought about it. John closed quickly as the Trojans have made that adjustment now. And it goes to Mickelson. Mickelson inside Rosenthal. Back out Diggins. Cross court for Anderson. Now over to Olivia Pilgrim. The Yellow Jackets regroup. Goes cross court to Mickelson. She looks inside. Nice job by John on the switch to tap that out of bounds as they're looking for Pilgrim cutting across. Yellow Jackets, strong ball movement. Now we have substitutions. Kennedy Pilgrim and Willow Thiel back in for the Yellow Jackets. Ooh, and just got an update second half. The Yellow Jackets only lead by 12 against Wadena Deer Creek, 36-24. Thiel, jumper inside, good for 2. John hands it off for Strand. Strand there for Gray, inside Smith. Thiel pokes that away. Oh, and a nice play there by Strand. Read that one on the steal, and now a foul. The foul is going to be on Mickelson for the bump.
Right, and that was a great reaction by Strand. She headed like she was going up floor, and then all of a sudden darted back and just got right in that passing lane. And that's kind of a big possession for the Trojans right now. You're down by 8. You go down, and as hot as the Yellow Jackets have been shooting, especially Kaya Anderson, it could stretch to an 11-point lead, which gets to be in the dangerous spot for any team.
John looking to drive. Help comes, runs into a wall, and we got a foul. John, I think, into the elbow of Willow Thiel. Foul is going to be on Thiel. John. Appears to be okay. And will stay in the game. Three-pointer on its way from Strand, too strong. Interesting play there as Fullingstad and Pilgrim are battling for the rebound. I thought Pilgrim went through Fullingstad, but no call, and it goes to the Yellow Jackets. And Grismer will bring it up court. The right side, Pilgrim. Inside, Thiel. Thiel backing down the defender, shot up, no good. Now tapped out of bounds. It will go to Barnesville. They're letting them battle down low in the paint tonight, Lions.
They certainly are, and one of the things that I think is impressive with that battling is if we catch it on camera next time down, take a look at how deep in the lane Willow Thiel is getting her first post up. It really makes it really easy for the Yellow Jacket offense when she gets into that spot in the middle of the floor, and she can move her spin. She can use her spin move right down there.
Barnesville basketball is dangerously close to stepping over the timeline. Scogan, you're allowed to inbound in the backcourt, but now she's established, so she has the basketball here. Looks for John Cutting. John works through traffic. Shot up, no. She traveled. On the KLN Family Brand scoreboard, it shows the Yellow Jackets up by 8. And they have the basketball as now the Trojans putting pressure on Grismer. Grismer up ahead to Olivia Pilgrim. Now kick out to Kennedy Pilgrim. Free throw line extended, looks inside. Thiel, no good, but draws the foul. And that foul is going to be on Emily Smith. That'll be her third.
Right, and that's a big foul. Emily Smith seems to be one that can match Thiel, even though she has those 3 fouls, Jason. Thiel hits the first one. And with 3 fouls, you can imagine she's sitting this last 5:42 and maybe even into the second half.
At the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line, Thiel on the night is 2 of 3. Make it 3 of 4. As the Jackets now lead by 10, their largest lead of the night. And now a foul there on Rosenthal. That's one of those that I think Barnesville head coach Ryan Baumstad was probably all over that one from the word go. Rosenthal didn't give any space for Abby John.
Well, and they were going right down the sideline by both benches and both coaching staffs. And I don't know that either coaching staff's real happy with the officiating right now. Maybe most games are like that, but it just seems like right now it's a little uneasiness on the court.
John in the lane, jumper no good on the baseline. Jumper rebound thrown away by the Yellow Jackets. No.
Keeping us guessing just a little bit too, along with that, Jason.
Grismer brings it up court. Grismer looking inside. Now Thiel. Thiel jumper, no good. It's short. Gets her own rebound. The putback is good for 2. Inside it goes, Fallingstead. Now to the near side, Gray. John with it. Looking to create space. Now gets it to Strand. The open look for 3, too strong. Rebound tapped around. Barnesville gets it. The putback is no good. And Fallingstead will go to the line. And Fallingstead will be shooting 2. That's Steele's second. Free throw on its way by Fallingstead. It's off the mark. Yellow Jackets lead by 12, 25-13 with 4:51 to go. Lily Ockery, Kai Anderson back in for the Yellow Jackets. They'll be joined by Kennedy Pilgrim, Olivia Pilgrim, and Cora Grismer on the floor. That free throw by Fallingstead is good. We got another substitution coming into the game. Will be Macy Pauna. I'll give Abby John a little bit of a break with 4:51 to go. This is a dangerous 5 minutes here for the Trojans. The Yellow Jackets lead by 11. Grismer drives, kicks back to Ockery. Now over to Olivia Pilgrim, now to Ockery. Kennedy Pilgrim loses control, and it's grabbed by Skogan. Left side, Fallingstead in the lane, and a foul. Pilgrim just hammers Fallingstead, and Fallingstead will go to the line to shoot 2.
And I think a really great job, I kind of want to keep this in mind by the coaching staff for the Trojans, kind of going offense, defense with Abby John here. You kind of flirt as the free throw's good, a little bit with danger with 2 fouls, and she's played quite a long stretch there. Now if you can buy a couple minutes here, keep this gap kind of where it is, keep her coming into the second half with only 2, I think that bodes well for the Trojans.
That free throw good. Fallingstead has got 3, all from the line. Grismer up ahead. Now to Olivia Pilgrim. With it, Kennedy Pilgrim in the lane. Right hand layup is good. Nice drive and finish by Kennedy Pilgrim.
And I like how she got out of harm's way, kind of with that reach, kind of almost like a wraparound reverse layup, even though she wasn't underneath the basket. But nice job just keeping the ball away from the defense.
They trap in the corner, but it's last touched by the Yellow Jackets, as Morris and Thiel will come back in for Pilgrim and Grismer. Under 4, Yellow Jackets by 11. Strand. Comes back up top. We'll hand it off there to Pauna. Pauna in the lane. Nice bounce pass and the layup good as she found Ava Fallingstead for 2.
Boy, and it all set up with that crossover dribble by Pauna. A nice job, and then it was an easy dump off for a layup. Nice work by the Trojans.
Morris with it. Into the lane, drives. The scoop is good. She's got 5.
Equally as nice there. It's kind of the crossover dribble is one of the really dangerous things in the sport right now, and both teams using it wisely.
Nice drive. Now the dish here. Pass it around. A 3-pointer on its way. Too strong from Sophie Frederick, and the Jackets get the board. Here's Steele looking to go coast to coast. The left hand, good for 2. The Yellow Jackets looking sharp, leading 31-18. Strand brings it up top there for Pauna. Swinging over near side. Skogan back up top. Strand looking to drive, and Ockery picks up the foul. It's going to put Strand at the line to shoot one in the bonus at the Ruder Family Dentistry free throw line. The Yellow Jackets will be shooting 2 the rest of the way. Right now, 1 in the bonus for the Trojans the remainder of this first half until the 10th foul. And Strand will get the bonus. She has 7 points to pace the Trojans right now as they trail 31-19. Abby John back in. Second free throw, that's good. Also back in will be Jada Bonches. The Yellow Jackets lead by 11. Said about the 5-minute mark is going to be crucial, and it's stayed at that 11-point mark. So nice job by Barnesville, not really letting Perham run away with that foul trouble that the Trojans have. Thiel working inside off the glass and good for 2.
You know, and I think, Jason, you said it really well, but the Kaya Anderson, their 7-point run, kind of is the difference in the game right now. Otherwise, it'd be that 4-point game, and it was going back and forth, but that kind of separated the game, and it's kind of stayed there since that point. So you look at key moments of the game as we start talking about that. That run, not little, but that run by Kaya Anderson is looming huge right now for the Yellow Jackets.
We'll talk about that and more in the EOT Insurance halftime show, as well as our Soda Properties Zero Res Carpet Cleaning postgame show. That's all coming up here on the Main Street Sports Network. Well, right now, John has the basketball, gets a screen, drives, picks up her dribble, now gets it up top for Frederick. Frederick with Morris on her. Got away with one, but found the corner. Now it goes to the near side, a three-pointer on its way. It's good. Hitting the 3 was Mackenzie Scogan.
And it just goes to show how big that three-pointer is in basketball. It looked like a really big lead, now down to 10. Now you get a stop here with 1:35, and all of a sudden things are looking good for the Trojans again.
But they go inside to the Yellow Jackets, and they find Kai Anderson, who will earn her first trip to the Ruder Family Dentistry free throw line. As the foul is on falling, instead her second as the Trojans have some key players in foul trouble here in the first half. Anderson's first free throw is good. She's now in double figures, already was, but adds to her total as she has 12. And that cloquet math continues to show up tonight for me. As Anderson's free throw on its way, that's good for number 2. As the Jackets lead by 12.
Gotta love that cloquet math.
There's John with it the near side. It's off the hands and in over the hands of Sophie Frederick and out of bounds. So the Yellow Jackets by 12. With the basketball, it's Kai Anderson to bring it up court. Pilgrim to Kennedy Pilgrim. She gets out of the corner with it to Kai Anderson. Now Grismer. Grismer's going to line up a 3 and hit the 3.
That's an impressive 3 because it looked like she wanted to take it right off the catch, kind of lost it, then dribbled to regain it, and then, boy, that was a nice looking shot by Grismer.
Scogan backing down the lane, kick it out, John. Nice move by Abby John. The pull-up jumper, in and out, no good. Doesn't get it to drop. Up ahead to Olivia Pilgrim. Now Rosenthal. Regroups, Yellow Jackets get the break on the tap. Pilgrim into the lane, the floater off the glass too strong. Rebound to John with under 30 seconds to go. John up court. Frederick with it. Now to Skilgan. Inside. Intended for John. Batted forward like a volleyball set. And then pushed up ahead and now out of bounds. It's been a unique few possessions in this contest tonight.
It's rare to see a possession back-to-back where neither person was looking for the pass. And we just had that happen.
John will bring it up court under 10. John. And a three-pointer in and out, no good. Scogan the putback before the buzzer. It's good. Nice board and put back by Mackenzie Skjogen. And the Yellow Jackets will take a 13-point lead in the break, but a nice play by Barnesville's Mackenzie Skjogen to cut that lead down to 38-25. We'll come back with your EOT Insurance halftime show right here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Hansen's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hansen, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Burgess, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Burgess, or Detroit Lakes today. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years.
Established in 1989, the charitable mission of the Barnesville Booster Club is to support local charities and organizations, especially those involving kids and youth. Learn more about the Barnesville Booster Club by following the Barnesville Booster Club Facebook page, where you can get more information on member drives, upcoming events, and more. You can also learn more by contacting the Barnesville High School office, and the Barnesville Booster Club can also be followed on Twitter. The Barnesville Booster Club wishes the Trojans the best of luck this sports season. Go Trojans!
J&L Nutritional Consulting is the area leader in beef, dairy, and seed. J&L has over 20 years of experience, and they use the latest technology in ration balancing software to make sure every part of your feed is utilized. They provide adjustable profit and loss projections, and their seed division makes sure to bring the best seed for your field, no matter the brand. Contact Mike, Joe, and Andrew at J&L Nutritional Consulting, 218-346-7487.
New Horizons Realty has a beautiful home available on Devil's Lake. No corners cut in this 5-bedroom, 5-bath, walkout-style home that includes a 3-stall garage. Host your friends to a breathtaking lake scenery from your new cedar deck patio that is only steps away from the beach. Make it your home this summer and many summers to come. Visit permrealestate.com for more info and photos of this magnificent lakeside home, or call 218-346-7767 today.
Newell set it up near side. Lexi Ballgreen kick, and it's a kill for Ballgreen. That pulls the Barnesville Trojans within a point. They get the serve back.
Quest works out the shotgun again. He's looking deep, and he's got a man with a little bit of room. It bounces off the back of the neck of a Barnesville Trojan, and it's intercepted. Gannon Ballgreen will get the deflected pass.
Intercepted on the deflection by number 6, Gannon Ballgreen.
Welcome to Gene Sport Shop, located right on Main Street in Perham, Minnesota. We are your Lakes Area Archery headquarters. We are an authorized dealer for Matthews, Hoyt, Bowtech, Elite, Bear, and PSC bows, as well as a full line of crossbows. Our friendly, skilled bow technicians will go the extra mile with great customer service to ensure your bow and gear are ready for the woods this fall. Whatever your archery needs are, trust Gene Sport Shop this fall, located in Perham.
Barnesville Cenex is your one-stop shop in Barnesville for gas, snacks, beverages, and more, including fresh Sandy's Donuts each day of the week. Barnesville Cenex has the Caribou Coffee Kiosk open daily as well. Don't forget, you can pick up automobile supplies, and Barnesville Cenex is your hunting and fishing license headquarters. Barnesville Cenex. Call 218-354-2139 or stop in at 619 Front Street North in Barnesville. Barnesville Cenex wishes the Trojans the best of luck in today's game.
Welcome back at halftime. The Yellow Jackets lead this one 38-25 here on the EOT Insurance halftime show. And down the road in a Highway 10 battle, the Yellow Jackets have went on a 24-7 run and are now pounding Wadena Deer Creek 60-31. That is late in the second half. Yellow Jackets here lead this one 38-25. Leading the way for the Yellow Jackets, Willow Thiel with 15 points. Kai Anderson has 14. 5 on the board for Maya Morris, 3 for Cora Grismer, and 2 for Kennedy Pilgrim. On the other side of things for the Trojans, it's Sydney Strand with 8, Mackenzie Scogan with 7, Abby John and Ava Fullingstad with 5 each. And for Barnesville, quickly, Lance, I think the story has been foul trouble. That's really not allowed them to get in the flow that they would like to get into offensively tonight.
Absolutely. You take at one point probably your best inside player, your best outside player, and they're both sitting on the bench. It makes you draw up and do things a little differently than you want to. I like the game plan the Trojans have. I like the full court pressure. I don't think it's got them quite what they wanted, and that's hats off to the Yellow Jackets there as they've handled that pressure, got into their offense, and what a half by Kaya Anderson. There's just no way around it. Not that she can't do that, and she's very capable at scoring, but I don't think that's somebody Barnesville came in going, well, we really should stop Kaya Anderson, and then we're going to be in good shape. Kaya just did what she should, and I've never seen someone look so comfortable on the floor as her, as that ball barely touched her fingertips. It was gone from 3, and there wasn't one, I don't think, that hit the rim. So excellent half by Kaya Anderson along with the rest of the Yellow Jackets, but she really did pace them to spread that lead.
Jackets by 13. We'll take a break on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Budget Blinds, based in Detroit Lakes, serving Perham, Fergus Falls, and Park Rapids, is celebrating its 30th anniversary. Whether you need blinds, shades, shutters, drapes, check out the entire inventory online, budgetblinds.com. Also, schedule a consultation on the website. Have more questions? Give them a call, 218-206-9599. Budget Blinds is backed by the #1 provider for custom window coverings in North America and is your local window coverings expert. Visit online, budgetblinds.com.
What sets the world's leading hospitals apart from the rest? It's their continued ability to deliver the highest quality patient care. Perham Health is honored to be a top 10 Minnesota hospital. Patients experience it, and Newsweek has recognized it. Even during the unpredictability of the pandemic, the nurses, doctors, and many others at Perham Health put their best foot forward. Thank you to everyone at Perham Health for continuing to provide the best patient care.
Wild Goose has a one-of-a-kind gift store and is the premier location for gifts, lake essentials, and decor. We believe in bringing comfort, fun, and style to every area of your life and home. Stop in for a visit today, the Wild Goose in Perham.
Welcome back again into the Hive. Yellow Jackets lead 38-25, and leading the way again for the Jackets, Willow Thiel with 15, Kai Anderson with 14. Leading the way for Barnesville, Cindy Strand with 8, Mackenzie Scogan with 7. As we take a look at this second half, brought to you by EOT Insurance here in the halftime show. Key for the Yellow Jackets, I think, is continuing to find that established balance that you have. You're getting a lot of good things from Willow Thiel, and you're finding different scorers that you have all year long. And tonight, Kai Anderson is one of them, and it's continuing to find that balance for the Yellow Jackets. For Barnesville, one of the keys, finding a way to stay out of foul trouble and playing within the fouls that you have. Emily Smith with 3 and Abby John with 2. And in a moment's notice, those two have the ability to take the game over. And for the Yellow Jackets, they need to keep clamping down on those two. Those are your keys for the second half. We'll take a break as the EOT Insurance Halftime Show rolls on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Barnesville Drug and Hardware is your local Health Mart pharmacy and hardware Hank store in Barnesville. Open weekdays 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturdays until noon. Stop in at 117 Front Street to select your next grill or smoker. Choose from a wide variety including Pit Boss, Weber, Traeger, and Blackstone. Let one of Barnesville Drug and Hardware's friendly team members help you pick the grill or smoker that's just right for you. Search Barnesville Drug and Hardware on Facebook and give them a like and follow. Barnesville Drug and Hardware wishes the Barnesville Trojans the best of luck in this game and this season.
There is a voice inside of you. Do you hear it? An ember burning deep within, calling you to gather your tribe, beckoning you deep into the wild, and instilling in you the courage of 10 Wolverines. You know that voice.
Yep, it's me, your Inner Otter, and I want you to visit findyourinnerotter.com to explore all that Otter Tail Lakes Country, Minnesota has in store for you. See you soon!
Ratzo's Pool Hall. You can find them at 205 Front Street in Barnesville. When you head over to Ratzo's Pool Hall, expect cold beverages, tasty and crispy pizza, as well as a friendly staff. Search for Ratzo's Pool Hall on Facebook, give the page a like and follow so you can keep up to date with all the daily specials, new menu additions, and dates of special events such as karaoke and musical artists. Don't forget, if the Barnesville Trojans are playing, you can watch the game at Ratzo's Pool Hall. They invite you to stop by after the game. 205 Front Street in Barnesville, Ratzo's Pool Hall. Just a fun little place in a small town.
Hi, I'm Alec Meyer, and I'm a mortgage lender at United Community Bank. The best part about my job is I get to help people like you buy your dream home. At United Community Bank, we have many different loan options to best suit your needs. We offer loans with as little as 0% down and may have down payment assistance available to help you secure your first home. I'm Alec Meyer, and I'm a mortgage lender at United Community Bank. Stop in and see us or visit us online at ucbankmn.com.
United Community Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
United Community Bank.
Welcome back into the Hive second half here as the Yellow Jackets and the Trojans getting ready to play the next 18 minutes and determine a winner. The Yellow Jackets open to go to 6-0. The Trojans open for a comeback to move to 4-1. The Yellow Jackets will get the ball to start the second half. Pilgrim from Olivia to Kennedy. Now it's to Maya Morris. Thiel with it. In the lane, shot no good. Olivia Pilgrim gets the rebound, puts up a three. It's out the front iron. Thiel tries to save it. Now it's tied up. Abby John steals it away. John through traffic, throws up a shot, no good. Put back, no, but a foul. Now we'll send the Trojans to the line. Emily Smith will go to the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line. Smith's free throw is good. Her first points of the night. Second free throw. That's good. She hits them both. Morris will bring it up court for the Yellow Jackets. Over to Rosenthal. As Pilgrim, Kennedy Pilgrim drives, goes down low, Thiel, the up and under, high off the glass, good for two. John with it. Now Gray looking to drive. Gray kicks out right side, excuse me.
A little inside humor up here, but nice job by both teams coming out of halftime, getting what they want, I think. It certainly hasn't been a quiet start to the second half.
Three-pointer, shot attempt, no good. Rebound, Gray. They battle for it near side. Comes down low, Smith. Smith kicks it out with no one there. Now Morris back the other way. He's got numbers. Morris inside, and it's stolen back. Now Barnesville has numbers. Strand up ahead, Smith. Smith, good for two.
Boy, and that's a big start for Barnesville. Just those little things, Jason, all of a sudden take a 15 to 17-point game and make it a 10-point game, 11-point game, and it's just we got to shore those things up if you're a Yellow Jacket fan right now.
Morris with John now on her. John doing a nice job not allowing Morris to get time to set up and shoot.
It's kind of interesting with two fouls to have Abby John, but I can see what they're trying to do. Take away Morris. John just a little bit longer defender.
Kennedy Pilgrim drives. The scoop is good for Kennedy Pilgrim. Yellow Jackets not normally known for showing patience on offense. Did a nice job there in that possession. Had many of those conversations with head coach TJ Super throughout the years. Gray with it. Now there for Strand, back up to Smith. Smith drives off the glass. Good for two for Emily Smith.
And you can just see what a influence she is in the inside as well, Jason. So keeping her on the floor has to be a big part to Barnesville's halftime speech.
Kennedy Pilgrim in the lane, draws a foul on the arm and will shoot two. It's on Mackenzie Scogan, her first. And at the Reuter Family Dentistry will be Kennedy Pilgrim. Free throw, no, does not go. Make sure to stay tuned to our post-game show for our Farm Bureau Financial Services play of the game, as well as our United Community Bank Cash Money play of the game, and your player of the game brought to you by JFC Luxury Homes, interiors by Winkles and Rivers Edge Cabinetry. As the second free throw drops. Strand, 4-3 from the corner. Nailed it.
That's kind of the way Barnesville started this game, was John kind of facilitating what was happening and drawing the defense in and then finding the open shooter. And Barnesville went a little cold there. Now they're starting to get that back again.
Morris. Now to Kennedy Pilgrim. Over to Maya Morris looking inside. They feed Thiel. Thiel, the up and under, no good. Smith gets the ball. Head coach CJ Super maybe in the frame was looking for the undercut as a pass steal to Strand is off the top of the backboard, and the Yellow Jackets and everyone stopped, but John with a steal and a layup. I think that shot by Strand was so odd it threw everyone for a surprise after it went to the top of the backboard and came back in.
I think they were all waiting for the out of bounds call, and it just took everybody by surprise probably, but John, who just took the ball and went in for a layup.
Now Thiel works her way inside the lane, draws the foul. Be interesting to see if it's on number 40 or number 10. That's on Emily Smith. That's her fourth. And head coach Ryan Bomstad is going to go straight to Ava Full instead.
Boy, it's just really hard when you're playing underneath the basket like Smith is to kind of tame it down or not foul when you see that ball and you're trying to get position in there.
And a nice job by Fullenstad to cause the turnover. As instantly with Smith out, the Yellow Jackets look inside, but a wide open look for three on its way, no good. Fullenstad the rebound, tries to draw a foul, nothing there. Scogan put back, no. Contact down low, Barnesville gets the loose ball. With it, Scogan, inside John. John with Rosenthal on her, nice move by John. Shot no good, Fullenstad put back, no. And now a foul on John. That's going to be a little bit of frustration.
Exactly what I was going to say. That was the frustration foul, and I think the frustration came from, one, she thought she should have made that. Two, she thought she got fouled, and I've been there, and that's hard. So you come back and try to get the ball back.
We'll take a break. Yellow Jackets 43, Trojans 36.
Soda Lake Properties is a property management company that offers a wide range of local services year-round. Yard care and landscaping services in the spring and summer, and snow removal and watercraft solutions in the winter. They also offer interior design services that will make your home or office look refreshed and inviting. Not to mention soda cleaning services for residential and commercial buildings, along with construction sites. To learn more about all these services and the revolutionary zero-res carpet cleaning, visit the website today. Just type in sodalakesproperties.com.
Well, welcome back into the Hive. The Yellow Jackets have seen a 13-point lead now dwindle down to 7 as Cora Grismer comes on off the bench with the basketball. Guy Anderson with it. Now to Grismer.
The only bad thing again is Smith picks up her fourth, John picks up her third, and there's a lot of contact under the basket with nothing being called.
Willow Thiel gets the bucket. 45-36. Yellow Jackets with the lead. Fullenstead to John. John with Rosenthal on her will drive. Nice kick out. Fullenstead drove. Right idea. Timing and execution off a little bit. And the turnover gives it to the Yellow Jackets. That's one of those that I think that John and Smith execute 100 times every day.
And it might be that Smith cuts to the basket on that one, which is what I think John thought was going to happen. and when her teammate stayed, it just made the errant pass.
Grismer through the lane, no good. Thiel skies up for the rebound. Tapped away, Strand off of her. It'll stay with the Yellow Jackets. Anderson with it. Now Rosenthal. Morris with it, back to Rosenthal, now over to Kai Anderson. Anderson getting pressured by Skogan, now gets it away.
It's amazing what 3 threes does in the first half. All of a sudden, you're getting face guarded on every possession you touch the ball.
Grismer with it, now left side, Rosenthal. Morris off John, off the official. And out of bounds. I'd like to thank our great crew, Ryan Bowman on the camera tonight, doing a great job, giving you all these shots here live in the Hive tonight. Lance Rock on the buttons tonight as well, doing a good job. As it goes to Thiel. Nice move by Thiel and off the glass for 2.
And if you've watched the Yellow Jackets, that's Thiel's patented spin move there. And obviously when someone's so quick and so good at it, you've done it a lot of times. And she makes it look really easy.
Handoff near side, now Strand with it. With a pass for John. Now back to 11 for the Yellow Jackets. John to Strand. Strand the open look for 3, too strong. Rebound, Thiel just powers everyone and then gets called for a travel. The KLN Family Brand scoreboard shows the Jackets up by 11. As they'll inbound here, and it's Gray. Nice pass inside to John and a foul. And John will go to the line to shoot 2. Free throw by John, good. Well, be interesting to see what they put back on the clock. It's about at least 13 seconds ran off the clock. Well, they say 5.
I will try to get ours caught up to that. I thought like 11:37, but
second free throw by John is good. Timeout brought to you by Perham Health. We'll take a break.
I didn't know what a derecho was. Didn't know that kind of storm existed. I didn't worry a bit about my coverage. It did not let me down. I was not caught blindsided. The secret is to have an agent that gets you insured for your needs. If you don't have Farm Bureau, you don't have good insurance.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Michelle Beck in Perham at 218-345-4010.
Welcome to Gene Sports Shop, located right on Main Street in Perham, Minnesota. We offer a full line of sporting goods and have everything you need for your next hunting or fishing adventure. As a third-generation family-owned business with over 60 years of experience, we pride ourselves on great customer service from our friendly, knowledgeable staff and are open 7 days a week for your convenience. We have you covered on all your fishing and hunting needs and have a great selection of clothing, bait, tackle, firearms, ammunition, and a full archery department. Gene Sports Shop, located in Perham.
Well, welcome back. Second half, Yellow Jackets lead 47-38. Kai Anderson will inbound after the free throws by Abby John. Anderson with 14 points. Barnesville's made a point of trying to slow her down in the second half, but the Yellow Jackets have answered with Willow Thiel inside with 6. She has 21 on the night, 6 of them here in the second half. Grismer with it. Now over to Anderson. She's going to launch the 3. It's good. Just like that, Kai Anderson drains a triple. And Abby John. As Anderson closes on her quickly now, full instead. The defense will fall back. We'll give it to Gray. Gray getting pressured by Grismer. And Grismer almost gets a steal, but Gray gets it back. Now looking for help, gets the fall instead. Had Strand in the lane, didn't see her. Now goes to Strand and gets Morris. Strand in the lane, draws a foul. That foul is going to be on Morris. That'll be her third. But importantly, it will put Barnesville to the free throw line with the thought of cutting into the lead with the clock stop.
Yeah, and it just prolongs those getting more possessions, and hopefully they can shoot from the free throw line. That one was close, not in. But again, I think you got to get as many possessions as you can in the second half if you're the Trojans, thus trying to cut into this lead. But it seems like every time they try to cut into it, there's a big shot by the Yellow Jackets. Last one by Kaya Anderson.
Misses them both. Thiel up ahead to Rosenthal, now to Morris. The wide open three, it's good for Maya Morris. And nest like that, the Jackets lead by 15. And a foul. It's going to be Grismer. Kenny Pilgrim will come in for Olivia Rosenthal. Yellow Jackets lead on your KLN Friendly Brand scoreboard, 53-38. Make sure to stay tuned. Soda Properties, Zero Reds Carpet Cleaning post-game show. Whole matter of things to go over in the post-game show, including our Ranso's Pool Hall player of the game for Barnesville. And a number of things that we'll allude to as this broadcast rolls on in the post-game show as a travel's call, such as your Farm Bureau Financial Services play of the game, your United Community Bank cash money play of the game, and our player of the game. That's all coming up in our post-game show. As they swing it over to Anderson. Anderson travels. Back-to-back travels. Gives the ball back to Barnesville.
Again, it'll be interesting to see what the Trojans do. One of the things that I'm kind of curious about, as hard as overplaying they are on Abby John, if they won't try to get it away from her, set some back screens for her. Try to get her an open look or get that defense off a little bit. It would be one way that I could see them getting her open.
Three-pointer, no good there by Skogan. Yellow Jackets have been known in the past, and they identify certain athletes on the other team not to shoot. They will fall back and just keep their eye on John. And you mentioned that Yellow Jackets done a great job on her tonight. Anderson looks to Morris. Now with it, Pilgrim. Grismer with it. Drives and a foul. Fouls on Strand. Grismer with it. Drives. Kick up top for Pilgrim. Pilgrim to Anderson again for three. It's good. Kai Anderson living in the zone tonight. Hits another one. Now Skogan. Spin move. Stolen away. Kennedy Pilgrim. Pilgrim up ahead. That looked like Aaron Rodgers or Christian Watson last night at the end of the game. It was just thrown in the corner and no one goes for it.
I won't say a word.
Just say what the play looked like.
Exactly, exactly.
It's a good night for the Yellow Jackets, 56-38 right now, under 9 to go. Still a lot of ball game left, and we know Barnesville and Abby John can really catch fire. But right now, the Yellow Jacket defense has done a good job not really allowing this Trojan team to get any space, get any time to work, and any looks at the hoop.
Yeah, I've been impressed with their overplay and how they're able to not only overplay, but then get back on defense.
Three-pointer on its way, and that's one way to get back into is Jada Bonchus hits a nice three-pointer.
And that's one thing with the three-point play in basketball. It doesn't take long to get back.
Morris coast to coast, no good. Thiel gets the rebound. Works through the lane and travels. Yellow Jacket fans voicing some displeasure with that one. They lead by 15 with 8 to go. Pauna with it. Now to Fallingstead. To John again. Grismer there on her. Getting John to go left. Now hands it off. Comes back up top. A three by Bonchus. No good. Theo board and a foul. That's on Fulingstead. Riley Mickelson into the game.
Back to the full court, kind of just token pressure this time by the Trojans.
And it's turned over. Thiel battles for it. Held ball is going to be the call as Thiel and Pauna were battling for it. Possession arrow will give it back to the Trojans, and we're going to have a timeout brought to you by Perham Health. Yellow Jackets lead by 15 on the Magnitude Sports Network.
New Horizons Realty has a beautiful home available on Devil's Lake. No corners cut in this 5-bedroom, 5-bath, walkout-style home that includes a 3-stall garage. Host your friends to a breathtaking lake scenery from your new cedar deck patio that is only steps away from the beach. Make it your home this summer and many summers to come. Visit PermRealEstate.com for more info and photos of this magnificent lakeside home or call 218-346-7767 today.
Can I have a piece of that Willy Willoughby? Wally Wibbly. Wiley's Wallabies. Wallaby Wallies. Wilby Wobbaby.
It's pronounced Wiley Wallaby.
Well, it's very good.
It's called Wiley Wallaby, and it's delicious.
Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Call, text, email Jack, Rhonda, or Terry with questions and get a quote today.
Welcome back into the Hive. Yellow Jackets lead by 15 with 7:31 to go. We thank you for tuning in tonight's broadcast on the Magnitude Sports Network. Ryan Bowman on the camera, Lance Rock, and I'm Jason Groth as it's brought up court. Pauna with it. Gets the screen, but doesn't follow up with it. Gives it to Tammy John. John with it. Now to Fulingstead with the pass there. Pauna thought about it. Mickelson closes. It's been the story of the Yellow Jacket defense tonight, doing a great job of closing. Now Abby John hoping to get a screen, gets it. Now the Yellow Jackets switch, and there's a foul. And that'll put John to the line. John has 9 points. And has had to work really hard for those 9 points. And that free throw from the Brewer Family Dentistry free throw line is no good. Foul was on Anderson, her first. Ockery in for Thiel. Free throw by John, no good. Rebound, Mickelson comes in and steals it away. Mickelson going coast to coast, off balance, no good. Flashbacks to the years of Grace Mickelson on the floor there, her older sister. Now near side to Lily Ockery. Back to Riley Mickelson, over there to Kennedy Pilgrim. Pilgrim, and a three from Anderson, good. Kai Anderson has hit 6 3-pointers tonight as the Jackets lead 59-41.
And I'm pretty sure she could sit in the stands and hit one tonight, Jason. She is just shooting that well.
And a travel by Barnesville turns it back over. And Maya Morris will come in for Mickelson. As Kennedy Pilgrim to Morris. To Ockery. Swing it over to Anderson, right side, Pilgrim. To Grismer. Grismer into the lane, shot up no good. Anderson there for the rebound. Works inside, that shot no good. She was too close to the hoop. Goes out of bounds. That's only said jokingly because the night that she's had from the outside has been outstanding.
That is probably putting it mildly, is outstanding. She's just shooting the ball so well, and she's just right in the right spot every time, and the ball kind of seems to find her tonight too. So nice job, Kai Anderson. It's really kind of the difference in the game, Jason.
Scogan inside. Now Smith. Shot blocked by Thiel. The Yellow Jackets lead 59-41. Inbounds. Barnesville gets it in. Smith. Shot up, no, but a foul, and the foul's on Thiel. That'll put Smith to the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line. Free throw by Smith. Good. Off the glass and drops.
And that's a good sign for the Trojans, is it free throw line has not been kind tonight for them, and you know, that's one of those small things, but turns out to be a huge thing when you start missing 4, 5, 6 free throws. All of a sudden you're to a 10-point game or less.
That free throw too strong. Anderson gets the rebound. We got an injured Trojan on the floor. Training staff will come check on her. And we'll take a quick timeout here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Every day, thousands of dogs in the Lakes area are told to stay. When they wanted to play at the Backyard Play Care, Doggy Daycare, or Play Care is the perfect spot for your dog. 100% supervised playtime and 100% fun in a brand new facility that opens this fall. Contact the Backyard Boarding and Play Care at 218-346-4104 or check us out on Facebook today.
Reuter Family Dentistry, with locations in Perham and Wadena, welcomes new patients. Here's what Reuter Family Dentistry can offer you.
We offer wisdom teeth removal, sedation dentistry, dental implants, root canals, cosmetic dentistry, and Invisalign.
The fact that it can be done here is really important for me because, I mean, it's a chore sometimes getting all your maintenance done. So if it's all done in the right place, that makes it a lot easier.
Three-pointer is good. Hitting that one, Sophie Frederick. And that makes it a 14-point game. Mackenzie Scogan, the injured Trojan, she's getting taken to the locker room, getting checked out by the training staff. Yellow Jackets earned a 72-35 victory tonight over Wadena Deer Creek in a battle of Section 8 AA rivals as Morris feeds the post to Thiel, and Thiel with the finish. And a nice entry pass there by Maya Morris. Now driving Strand, she gets fouled. Foul is going to be on Pilgrim. That's Kennedy Pilgrim. And Strand will go to the line where she's 0 of 2, or 2 of 4, excuse me, on the night. 0 of 2 in this second half.
Puts Barnesville in the bonus. If there's one shining light right here, is they will spend some time at the free throw line, most likely.
And the good thing is the clock is stopped, so that will help.
Unlike me, when we went to the injury timeout, I forgot to stop the clock. So there's actually 4:53 remaining, not 3:52. So we'll try to get that dialed back up.
It's cold. Lance wants that truck to warm up and heat up.
Yeah, my auto start won't work from here, so.
Why are you in the rush? No, as Anderson brings it up court to Pilgrim. Pilgrim drives. The floater off the glass is good. Nice move there. Odd angle shot, but Pilgrim has kind of mastered that throughout the years and got that one to drop.
And it's kind of a running jump shot, so it makes it really kind of difficult to stop. A nice looking jump shot.
Kennedy Gray drives, but the shot is altered apparently, and it goes out of bounds. Gray will inbound on the baseline. Now Smith. Pauna with it. Knack near side, off a couple of hands, and last touch by Frederick, and it'll be Perham basketball. Yellow Jackets lead 63-47. Under Kalen, friendly brand scoreboard, go inside to Thiel. Thiel, nice spin, up, and good.
And again, she's been really good tonight, but it starts with her post-up where she's positioning herself. She's in a great spot to either do the drop step or the spin move, and really nice work tonight by Willow Thiel.
Inside Smith, back up top. Comes back now with it to Frederick. Smith in the lane. Kick out. Nice pass. Now the open look for three. That's too strong by Gray and Akries. Or excuse me, that's Rosenthal there for the rebound. Thiel with it. Now to Anderson. Anderson clears some space, gets to Olivia Pilgrim as Yellow Jackets now going to work some clock. Anderson. Nice pass, Thiel. Thiel kicks back out Morris and the Yellow Jackets again. Clock on their side, using the clock to their advantage. They get the inside look to Willow Thiel, and it's good for two.
Boy, and some really nice teardrop passes in there by Maya Morris tonight, and it kind of shows you a little bit of her dimensions of her game, that you know she can shoot the three, but man, if you can shoot the three and throw that nice entry pass, it's twofold. It's tough to defend if you're the Trojans.
And Valley City State University is going to be looking forward to having that in the future. Inside, Smith works and draws a foul. Valley City State University, where former Yellow Jacket Katie Johnson playing right now. Battling a little bit of an injury, but hopefully.
Yeah, there's been kind of a nice little pipeline to Valley City State from Perham High School.
Free throw by Smith is no good at the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line. The foul was on Thiel, her fourth. 2:41 to go. They will elect to keep her on the floor for the time being. I don't think that will be too much longer, as the free throw by Smith is good. As the Yellow Jackets will inbound. Morris to Anderson, that breaks the pressure. Anderson right side, Pilgrim, she'll step into a shot, no good. Rebound grab by Strand, back the other way. Right side with it there is Kennedy Gray, pass tapped away and out of bounds. Anderson trying to get the steal. And now there will be wholesale substitutions.
We talked a little bit about that pipeline to Valley City. Reese Wilprick playing football there as well for the Yellow Jackets, and I'll let you get these substitutions.
Kate Diggins, Greta Razor, Kaya Starzl, Riley Mickelson, and Morris Smith in for the Yellow Jackets. Mickelson trying to get a steal. Driving there, Kennedy Gray, shot up good for two.
Man, that was a nice looking shot and a drive, and she's hit some three-pointers, so you can see where she's setting her game up. If she can hit those threes in the corner and then make that driving jump shot, nice combination there for the Trojans.
Mickelson with the driving dish, now Razor with it over to Starzl. Starzl looks right, drops inside, Diggins shot up, no good. Mickelson came in for the rebound, but the Trojans come back the other way with it. Pauna inside, left hand shot up by Strand, no good, she's fouled. Foul's going to be on Kaya Starzl. Strand will shoot a pair.
Nice run and nice little dump pass to get these free throws going down the floor.
Free throw by Strand is good. She's now hit three straight at the free throw line. Lindsay Rance has come into the game for Barnesville. That second's good. And into the game now will be Ella Cossens. Barnesville Trojan squad will be back on the floor here in Perham on Tuesday and Wednesday for the Grand 8 Holiday Classic. All that action will be here on the Magnitude Sports Network, all 4 games each day. Barnesville versus Sauk Center the first day, and then Barnesville versus Waconia the second day on the girls' side of things. Perham will take on Waconia and Sauk Center as well, and those games will be here. Boys going to tournament-style format. Perham, Border West, Sauk Center, and Wheaton Herman Norcross are the teams in that one.
Isn't it hard to believe we're at our Christmas tournaments already? It just seems like we were talking about football, volleyball, and now on to we were going to start winter sports, and here we are at Christmas break already. It's just crazy how time flies.
Mike Mason will have the call for both of those days for the Grand 8 tournament. Starzl with it. We'll have watch links posted soon at the Perham Schools website for that tournament. As Mickelson drives a floater, no good, but she draws a foul. Nice move there by Riley Mickelson. Drives to the lane, floats it up, just couldn't get it to drop, but she'll go to the Reuter Family Dentistry line to shoot 2. Has that opportunity to get her name in the scorebook. Has made some nice plays throughout, played some JV today, had a nice game as well there, and that free throw's good. Free throw by Mickelson's good, and the Yellow Jackets lead 69-52. Drive, shot no good, but another foul. Going to the line to shoot 2 will be Rotz. Free throw by Rotz, no good. Followed by Starzl. Free throw the second, that's good.
We got a tie up there. It looked like it might have been a kick ball. I didn't quite see what happened there, but anyways, it came off a foot. They tied it up, and Barnesville ball.
Well said. See if bounce pass goes near side. Pull up jumper, shot no good. Mickelson the board. She weaves through traffic. Bounce pass there for Razor. Razor off the glass is good for 2. And the Jackets lead 71-53. With the victory, the Yellow Jackets improved to 6-0. And for Yellow Jacket head coach, that's career win number 250 for head coach TJ Super. And you can see it now on the left side, signs up for 250 for Perham head coach TJ Super.
Yeah, and that's such a good, rewarding thing, and they're just announcing it. Athletic Director Aaron Anderson's announcing it. So congratulations to the girls tonight. They played really well. Congratulations to the staff, and a real heartfelt congratulations to Coach Super for what he's done and what he continues to do. And I know 250 is not where it's going to end, so it'll be interesting to see where his career goes from here, as the arrow's definitely pointing up for the Perham girls right now, and how they're playing and how well they're playing together.
With that said, we'll take a timeout. Yellow Jackets win this one 71-53. They improve to 6-0. We'll take a break, come back with more on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Hanson's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hanson, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Vergas, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Vergas, or Detroit Lakes today. Hanson's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years. Welcome to the Cactus. The Cactus was built from a passion to gather, to celebrate, and to experience sophisticated fun. Gather your group, rival friends in a game of golf, or lace up the bowling shoes in a grand rendition of the classic American pastime while you enjoy our classic American cuisine served from our scratch kitchen. Don't forget, the Cactus is your go-to watch party destination for all Perham Yellow Jacket broadcasts. The Cactus, a unique dining and entertainment venue, 43-521 Fort Thunder Road in Perham.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Why would you wander around a warehouse store looking for paint when you could just swing by your neighborhood Ace? In addition to Ace's award-winning service, we have top-rated paint brands. Plus, our color matching technology allows us to match any color. So stop wandering and start painting. Head to your neighborhood Ace today.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell and Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware. You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware, right here in downtown Perham.
Welcome to Nias Family Sales, located just north of Highway 10 exit in Perham. Stop in today or visit NiasFamilySales.com to view the quality inventory of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Nias Family Sales can offer financing options to fit your needs, no matter your credit history. Nias Family Sales also has an experienced and reliable parts and service department that's open extra hours to help fit your hectic schedule. Nias Family Sales, the Lakes area automotive leader since 1999.
Barnesville Cenex is your one-stop shop in Barnesville for gas, snacks, beverages, and more, including fresh Sandy's Donuts each day of the week. Barnesville Cenex has the Caribou Coffee Kiosk open daily as well. Don't forget, you can pick up automobile supplies, and Barnesville Cenex is your hunting and fishing license headquarters. Barnesville Cenex. Call 218-354-2139 or stop in at 619 Front Street North in Barnesville. Barnesville Cenex wishes the Trojans the best of luck in today's game.
The Purple Goose Eatery and Drinkery, located at 310 Front Street South in Barnesville, open every day from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., 7 days a week. Burgers, salad, pizzas, sandwiches, they got you covered. Daily specials on all food and beverage items on the menu as well. They're located, once again, 310 South Front Street, Barnesville, 2 blocks from Barnesville Senior High School. Order online, purplegoose2go.com, or text your order to 218-321-1963. Newell set it up near side. Lexi Ballgreen kick, and it's a kill for Ballgreen. That pulls the Barnesville Trojans within a point. They get the serve back. Inquest works out of the shotgun again. He's looking deep, and he's got a man with a little bit of room. It bounces off the back of the neck of a Barnesville Trojan, and it's intercepted. Gannon Ballgreen will get the deflected pass.
Intercepted on the deflection by number 6, Gannon Ballgreen.
Well, welcome back here to the Hive. The Yellow Jackets improved to 6-0. Head coach C.J. Super picking up win number 250 tonight as the Yellow Jackets improved to 6-0 here on your Soda Properties Zero Res Carpet Cleaning post-game show. Let's get right into the things that we have to give away tonight, Lance. First of all, our United Community Bank cash money play/plays of the game, and I think it's that run we talked about in that first half. The Yellow Jackets, Barnesville seemed to get some momentum, but a 9th grader made some heady plays and hit some key shots, and she was really in the zone tonight, and we're talking about is Kai Anderson.
Right, and I think it was, if you look back, she had a great game from start to finish, but if you had to kind of dissect and take one little piece out of there, it was that run where she hit like 3 threes in a row, and she got to the free throw line, and all of a sudden a 5-point, 6-point lead all of a sudden became a 14, 15-point lead. And really, other than one stretch right away in the second half, the Yellow Jackets never relinquished that lead. So definitely kind of that cash money play of the game was the shooting. of Kaya Anderson. So the United Community Bank Cash Money play of the game, or plays of the game, definitely goes to Kaya Anderson.
She finishes with 22 points. And then tonight's our JFC Luxury Homes Interiors by Winkles Rivers Edge Chemistry player of the game. I think it goes to Willow Thiel for the Yellow Jackets. Her interior play and presence tonight was just too much for Barnesville to handle. It got Emily Smith in the foul trouble. And a lot of that has to go to the credit, though, some nice passing that you saw from the Perham guards tonight that really helped Thiel get in position, but Thiel finished, and she was a monster on the glass tonight.
Right, and one of the things I guess I always look back to my time playing basketball, and when I was in high school, Jason, we were all about the same size, 5'9" to 6 foot, and we never really had that inside presence, and it was really hard as a guard to get your shots. And I think that's one thing that goes unnoticed, is having Willow's presence inside. I really do think makes it a lot easier for the Yellow Jackets guards to get their looks. And I say that only because when I came here and started playing in men's league, I had found myself playing with two guys that were 6'5", and all of a sudden my shots came a lot easier because they were so worried about that inside presence. And I think Coach Super, starting last year, probably halfway through the season, started to focus more on establishing Willow underneath, and it just made all the pieces of the puzzle just that much better. So Willow had an excellent game tonight, and she was just determined under there. She went for second, third shots too, and getting those rebounds. So really great game, and congratulations to Willow Thiel.
She's our JFC Luxury Homes Interiors by Winkles and Rivers Edge Chemistry player of the game. We'll come back. We'll have our Ratsos Pool Hall Barnesville player of the game, as well as our Farm Bureau Financial Services play of the game. That's all coming up as the Soda Properties Zero Res Carpet Cleaning postgame show rolls on.
Can I have a piece of that Willy Willoughby? Wally Wibbly. Wiley's Wallabies. Wallaby Wallies. Wilby Wobbaby.
It's pronounced Wiley Wallaby.
Well, it's very good.
It's called Wiley Wallaby, and it's delicious.
Reuter Family Dentistry, with locations in Perham and Wadena, welcomes new patients. Here's what Reuter Family Dentistry can offer you.
We offer wisdom teeth removal, sedation dentistry, dental implants, root canals, cosmetic dentistry, and Invisalign.
The fact that it can be done here is really important for me because, it's a chore sometimes getting all your maintenance done. So if it's all done in the right place, that makes it a lot easier.
I didn't know what a derecho was. Didn't know that kind of storm existed. I didn't worry a bit about my coverage. It did not let me down. I was not caught blindsided. The secret is to have an agent that gets you insured for your needs. If you don't have Farm Bureau, you don't have good insurance.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Michelle Beck in Perham at 218-345-4010.
What sets the world's leading hospitals apart from the rest? It's their continued ability to deliver the highest quality patient care. Perham Health is honored to be a top 10 Minnesota hospital. Patients experience it, and Newsweek has recognized it. Even during the unpredictability of the pandemic, the nurses, doctors, and many others at Perham Health put their best foot forward. Thank you to everyone at Perham Health for continuing to provide the best patient care.
Say hello to Taylor Doll at the Backyard. Taylor keeps the store filled with your pet's favorite pet food, pet treats, and pet toys. Hard to find items like retractable dog leashes and pet supplements. The Backyard also carries everything you need for your livestock and poultry operations. Are you a bird watcher? The Backyard has one of the best selections of bird seed, suets, and feeders in the area. And finally, don't forget to book a spa day for your dog with one of our professional dog groomers. 218-346-7487.
Welcome back to the Hive. The Yellow Jackets earned a 71-53 victory over the Barnesville Trojans. We thank you for tuning in tonight. Now we'll name our Ratsos player of the game for the Barnesville Trojans, and tonight it's Sydney Strand. She finished with a team high of 15 points. Was the only player in double figures for the Trojans tonight, mainly because the Yellow Jackets did an outstanding job clapping down on Abby John and made it a tough night for her. She finishes with 9, was the second leading scorer for the Trojans tonight.
Yeah, and great job by both ladies there, and I think Abby's game became more of finding the open player, and then you have to connect. And I don't think it was easy game for the Barnesville Trojans, and some of it was just kind of the flow of the game just never really got going to where I think they like to play, and some of that is circumstantial. Some of it is the way the Yellow Jackets came out and played tonight. But I think it's one of those that this is going to be a battle every time that these two teams see each other, and it could be multiple times yet for the end of the season here, before the end of the season hits and even into the playoffs. So I don't think we've heard the last of the Barnesville Trojans by any means, and I think this is kind of one of those nights for them. And don't take anything away from the Yellow Jackets, as they played really, really well, especially on the defensive end.
And one of the things that really hurt the Trojans tonight, and it's our play of the game by Farm Bureau Financial Services, it's the foul trouble by Barnesville. It really affected them tonight, really changed how this game was played.
Yeah, and you hate to see that be the case. Especially when you're looking forward to a matchup like we were looking forward to this one, and it's weird to name the play of the game being fouls, and foul trouble, but definitely those stretches where Emily Smith and Abby John both went to the bench at the same time. You definitely saw the confidence of the Yellow Jackets just build, and it's kind of where that lead spread, and they never quite could recover, that being the Barnesville Trojans.
And another one I think you could give an honorable mention for her play. She did not end up in the scorebook tonight, but her defense in that first half on Abby John was Olivia Rosenthal.
Right, and they definitely had, they were going to face guard her. You could see that was the line of fire for tonight. And it's one of those things, I hate to go towards officiating, but depending on what kind of crew you get, some of that physicality becomes fouls, and all of a sudden that game flip-flops, because now it's the Barnesville Trojans at the free throw line instead of the Perham Yellow Jackets. And tonight it definitely played into the Yellow Jackets' favor, because I thought it was a pretty physical game myself, Jason, and that tended to lead to a really good game by our player of the game, Willow Thiel, and it's kind of that style that she plays in the first place.
The Yellow Jackets pick up the win tonight. They earn a 71-53 victory over the Barnesville Trojans. They'll be back. The Yellow Jackets will all be back on Tuesday and Wednesday for the Grand 8 Holiday Classic live here from the Hive. Mike Mason with the call on the Magnitude Sports Network. Again, all 4 games, all fun activities and 4 games here from the Hive coming up on Tuesday and Wednesday. But tonight we'd like to thank Ryan Bowman on camera. For Lance Rock, I'm Jason Groth. The Yellow Jackets move to 6-0 as TJ Super picks up career win number 250. We thank you for tuning in tonight on the Magnitude Sports Network. Have a good night.
Soda Lake Properties is a property management company that offers a wide range of local services year-round. Yard care and landscaping services in the spring and summer, and snow removal and watercraft solutions in the winter. They also offer interior design services that will make your home or office look refreshed and inviting. Not to mention soda cleaning services for residential and commercial buildings, along with construction sites. To learn more about all these services and the revolutionary zero-res carpet cleaning, visit the website today. Just type in sodalakesproperties.com.
Located in Lakes Country of Minnesota, you can find 7 unique Find Your Goose destinations to enjoy. It's about recognizing the moments of happiness on your journey of life. The places you go and the people you meet become your community. Here at Find Your Goose, community is our priority. Find Your Goose businesses are guaranteed to have a friendly staff, high-quality products, and a commitment to giving back to the community. 7 unique locations. A million reasons to visit. Come Find Your Goose. There's something for everyone.
Seating has been a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network. Don't forget to subscribe, click the bell, and visit our website at magnitudesn.com for a schedule of our upcoming broadcasts.